everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. I was guided to do a reading for those of you who are single, you're not attached, you're not in a relationship right now, just to take a look and see for your zodiac sign who would be best suited for you, who's your ideal mate. So this one, you know, it's really more for fun and entertainment, really. Of course, there are so many variations to the signs that we would be compatible with. So let's go ahead and take a look at this energy just for the heck of it, starting with Aries all the way down to Pisces. I'll go ahead and do them in order, and of course I'll timestamp them so it'll be easy to find. You don't have to watch the whole thing unless you want to. All right, guys, so it's general as always, and just take from it if it makes sense, and of course if it doesn't, just release it. All right, so I'm going to be using the Romance Angels and my Sunshine and Rainbows deck to do this one. And I apologize for my voice. I ended up catching my little granddaughter's cold, and good old grandma ended up getting the sore throat and cough. Lucky me. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start with Aries. So Aries, singles, who is your ideal person? We've got the astronaut. I'm guided to pull 3. So I'm going to pull 3 for each sign. We have Gemini coming through as well. Okay, let me grab one more. For Aries, who's your ideal person? All right, well, we've got 2 coming through for Aries. We'll go ahead and grab them. So in this particular deck, we also have Chinese zodiac animal representation. So we have the rat coming through. If you're not familiar with the Chinese zodiac, the way it works, it's based off of a person's birth year. There's so many websites that'll help you calculate that. All right, so Chinese zodiac, the rat, and then we have the beautician. This particular card represents a divine feminine. All right, so if you happen to be divine feminine, there could be maybe a Gemini coming through here. We have the astronaut represented. It says the stars align to bring you an out-of-this-world romance. You'll be floating on cloud 9 with this love connection. Many exciting adventures together, traveling the globe, exploring each other's desires. This love will take you to the moon and back. So it's a pretty exciting connection. It could be maybe love at first sight. It could be that you guys have a lot in common. All right, and then we have Gemini. It doesn't necessarily have to only be sun sign, so it could be sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right, so we do have the twins of the zodiac here. The conversation won't ever get boring with your Gemini love. Magical attraction and chemistry will have you soaring above the clouds in this love connection. Expect some wild adventures, unforgettable nights of lovemaking and French kisses. Enjoy. So, I mean, the chemistry, the physical connection with this one, Aries, pretty dynamic. And then with the rat reference, it does say you found yourself a very devoted and faithful love partner who will work hard to put in the effort in building a beautiful, lasting relationship. They're pretty flexible in a partnership, which paves the way for a smooth coupling. A clever love partner who's great at problem solving. All right, so whatever issues you might run into when it comes to this connection, they will certainly help to solve whatever that might be. And then for my divine feminines, some of you might actually be in the cosmetic industry. You know, it does say the beautician. You know, maybe you do hair, makeup, things of that nature, or that's just something that you enjoy. So it does say this love connection will beautify your world with its variety of palettes and moods, a perfect blend of passion and desire that turns into something beautiful over time. This romance has many layers to it to help you both discover the true meaning of love. So, I mean, a lot of great messages coming through here for you. All right, so let's get some tarot messages here. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. All right, so Aries, here we go. All right, what do we need to know here for you? So we do have the Six of Wands. I mean, it's a nice card because it's letting you know, for example, if you just haven't had the best of luck in your romantic life, your dating life, this is letting you know that maybe future connections or your next love connection could be a very successful, very passionate, happy one. Okay. Let's see, Eight of Cups, have the Knight of Wands. So sometimes with the Knight of Wands, you might run into somebody that could be very exciting. You know, they're lots of fun to be around. But with the Knight of Wands, sometimes they can be referred to as a player type because they're not really one to settle down. All right, so it's interesting that we've got the Eight of Cups right next to it. So it's telling you here, Aries, that you should probably steer clear of people that just want to play with your affections here. All right, let's see what else. So for my singles, there's definitely love on the horizon for you. But it's very important. Whenever I see the Ace of Cups, it's really important for you to focus on being able to fill that cup for yourself, especially if you've had your heart broken, you know, you haven't experienced good relationships in the past maybe. So it's very important for you to give back to yourself so that your cup will be overflowing and you're not really expecting somebody to complete you or to fill that cup for you. You're already doing the work on your own. We do have Scorpio coming through with the Death card. So this is a transition card for you, Aries. So it's telling you, again, whatever you've experienced in the past, you know, it's okay. It's like, that's your past. We're now focusing on where you are currently and what it is that you can bring towards you in the future, certainly when it comes to your love connection. So we've got some possibilities representing itself here. And the great thing about this card is even though there are old chapters and old experiences that are phasing out, that's because it's making way for something new or someone new to come into your life. So I'm really picking up some really nice experiences that are coming through here for you, Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some messages from the Romance Angels deck for Aries. All right, what do we need to know? Give your relationship a chance. Okay, so if, let's just say, someone from your past resurfaces, okay, this could be an ex-partner. It could be somebody that you were romantically linked to in the past. Maybe there's a second chance here. I'm kind of picking that up for some of you. You know, then this is giving you a second chance to work on the relationship, but that's only if you want it. This could also represent maybe a connection that you're unsure about in the beginning, you know, especially once you start dating somebody. Maybe you're on the fence about it. So if there are certainly good parts to it, this is telling you maybe don't give up so easily and just dig a little bit deeper to find out who they are. And if it turns out that it's worth exploring, then absolutely do that. You got to follow your heart. We do have, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And sometimes that's hard to do when we've had our heart broken or disappointed. So as long as you're open to the experience to allow new love to come in, I feel that certainly makes it a lot easier for the universe to be able to manifest that for you. Let's grab one more here. I love that. So we've got attraction coming in. Somebody is clearly going to have this intense attraction towards you or you towards them. It looks like a pretty positive energy here. All right, so let's grab from my yummy tarot some tarot advice here. So sometimes the Seven of Cups can be looked at as a troublesome card, you know, somebody who's got too many choices, too many options in front of them. But I feel since we're focusing on those of you who are single, that this is a good thing because it's giving you opportunities to decide who really is the right choice for you. We do have the Hierophant. You could also connect with Taurus maybe. So somebody who's coming in with the Hierophant energy, they're looking for commitment. They're looking to perhaps really explore what types of connections they can find in order to really have a lot in common with someone. You know, as it says, it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to open up your heart. And maybe they too have experienced what it's like to be in a connection where someone was just not fully invested, not committed. So by the time you guys end up meeting and really wanting the same things, I feel that that would be a really good pairing. We also have the Six of Swords, and we have the Nine of Wands. I really like this because it's telling us here, Aries, that you're moving on from heartbreak. You're moving on from people and connections that just didn't work. You know, it just didn't serve a purpose for you long term. And so this could be you finally getting onto a path that could lead you towards the right person, somebody that you can attract and somebody that is just as invested in the connection with you. So despite what you've experienced, despite what, you know, sort of interactions or connections you've been through that just didn't work, I feel through your own healing journey, you will overcome this, because part of the energy of the Nine of Wands is resilience. You know, you're not going to give up just because you've experienced disappointments in love. And I have a feeling here you will get onto the right path if you aren't already. And there certainly is love on the horizon for you. All right, Aries, so that's what I've got for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's move on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, it is your turn. So for my Taurus singles, let's take a look at the energies that present itself here. Who is your ideal mate, your ideal person? We do have the dentist. So somebody could be a dentist here. That could be their profession. And even though I'm focusing more so on singles, if you happen to be thinking of someone for this particular reading, and if you are Taurus, it could bring up that energy too, you know. So I'll make sure to include that in the thumbnail, just so people who are not single, maybe in separation from somebody, you know, you could certainly watch this as well. All right, Taurus, what else? We have swish come true. You could also maybe meet somebody who loves to play basketball. Okay. Let's see what else. People that you could connect with. If you're familiar with the Chinese Zodiac, this is the pig. All right, you can always look it up online to find out if you meet somebody and you're wondering what their Chinese Zodiac animal is. There's a ton of articles on there and websites that you could check it out. But this one represents the pig. Let's grab one more for Taurus. And we have the globe. Okay, so let's read through these. So the dentist, beautiful smile, will always be there for you when you need to talk or to kiss. They don't want to see you hurting, so they'll do what they can to numb your pain. A very good listener, an attentive love partner. All right, and then we have swish come true, love at first sight. That sweeps you off your feet. You are their ultimate wish, someone they've envisioned manifesting in their life. Their only goal is to score with your heart. They know what they want, they get what they want, and if it's you, they're coming in fast. Swish. And then here we are with the pig. All right, so it does say don't be surprised if this love partner starts off being your best friend with a heart of gold. This partner is not meant to stay in the friend zone, since the chemistry in this romance is way too palpable. Honesty and sincerity are nice qualities of this love pairing. All right, so that's really nice. And then we have the globe, well-traveled, enjoys meeting people of all cultures, a philanthropist, has a good heart, very generous, always giving up their time to others, but especially to a love partner, will give you the world in love and romance. So you might end up connecting with people who fit this description, or maybe it's one person in particular. All right, so let's go ahead And let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection tarot here. All right, Taurus. All right, what do we need to know here? Well, Divine Feminine, you're coming in as this beautiful Queen of Pentacles. There is a very down-to-earth maternal vibe when it comes to the Queen of Pentacles. So some of you might already have a child or children maybe from a previous partnership. All right. But, you know, you're also somebody who could be very successful. The key word here is generous. So the Queen of Pentacles is known to be a very open and giving person, you know. So certainly giving of your heart, giving of the love that you have to the right person. And I love how the Pentacles deck, or part of the deck, represents earth energy. So since this is a Taurus reading, Divine Feminine, that's coming through with your own vibe. We do have the Three of Cups. Ooh, we've got the Two of Cups. Look at this. We have the Empress. So this is a Taurus reading. The Empress represents Taurus. So Divine Feminine, if you happen to be the Taurus in this equation, I really don't think you're going to have any issues finding love, all right? We do have celebrations coming through with the Three of Cups. It could also be telling us that maybe there's a reason to celebrate something when it comes to your love life later on down the line. So it doesn't matter if you've had some hiccups along the way, if you haven't had the best of luck in your romantic life. I feel things are about to change for you. So we do see the Tower here. This could be telling us that, you know, you haven't always had the best experience in your romantic life, that there's something here that occurred and it fell apart. It could have been a marriage that fell apart, but certainly a relationship that just didn't work out. This is the lost foundation between you and this person from your past. So some of you guys might just be ready to move on, let this go. You know, it's a part of your life story, but it's not the whole story. So I feel, since we're having the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress come through representing the feminine, that maybe my feminines, you're just ready for a new experience in love. But we do have the Judgment card coming through here, as well as the Three of Swords. So for some of you, this won't be everybody's story. There could have been a love triangle that might have separated you from somebody. But it does seem that someone from your past might return. The Judgment card is somebody who's gone through their awakening. It's like an epiphany. Someone from your past who's had the opportunity to assess past behaviors or how things unfolded back then and wishing they could fix something here. Okay, so don't be surprised if somebody from your past that you might have had a falling out with, Divine Feminine, if they reach out or you guys run across each other. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Romance Angels cards. All right, here we go. For Taurus. So for singles, or for those of you who are thinking of somebody that you might be in separation from, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I am kind of getting that for some of you, that this is somebody that you feel very connected to, but maybe you guys are not together. We do have, this could be the one. Okay, that could apply to singles as well as those of you who are thinking of someone. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Even for my singles, you know, there could be maybe a friendship that you're not even thinking of romantically, and then it turns into romance. It's somebody that's already in your life, you know, but maybe you guys just haven't considered taking things out of the friend zone maybe, okay? But somebody clearly is coming through letting you know this is your person. I do feel this particular one for my singles, meeting somebody new. It does say getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so that to me is more of a newer energy. You got to take time to really explore who it is that you're allowing into your heart, into your life. So take your time, you know. Six of Wands, followed by the Magician. Beautiful. So this is telling you truly that moving forward, you're going to have better experiences in your love life. Did we not already... I've done so many readings today, I'm seeing duplicate cards. Okay, no, it's not your reading. I thought I saw the Six of Wands earlier. But this is a great combination, letting us know that you have the capability to manifest real love in your life. All right, let's see what else. I love that you've got the Fool. You also have the Knight of Cups, okay? So there's a new energy that's coming in to replace some of the negative experiences or to represent something very romantic that's coming in for you, Divine Feminine. I feel we have this very romantic Divine Masculine that's represented through that card. You know, somebody who really can romance you and sweep you off your feet. So that's what you have the opportunity to experience here. Oh my gosh, look at that. And now you've got the Sun. So for Tauruses, it looks fantastic. You know, taking a look at some of the less favorable experiences in love, there's something new that's coming in here that is way better than where you've been, Taurus. And I have a feeling you're going to be very happy with the outcome of what maybe the next few months or even the rest of this year might be looking like for you. All right, so I'm going to leave that right there, Taurus, because that looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, let's get to your messages here. Who is coming towards you? Who is surrounding you? Let's go ahead and grab some insight here. All right, guys, so we're starting off with the empty box. I actually like this, especially for those of you who just want to be able to move on, start fresh, and just get into a new relationship. So it is representing a clean slate, moving on from the past drama, whatever that might represent, whether it was heartbreak or some major challenges or obstacles that you've been through. You know, it's like releasing past baggage. And it says you and your new love can fill your relationship with trust, faith, chemistry, honesty, good communication, and all the love you have to give to one another, then seal it with a kiss. All right, so let's see. Well, look at this. We've got Gemini. Now, some of you guys could both be Gemini, or you have Gemini in each other's charts. It doesn't necessarily have to be sun sign. You might also connect with Pisces. Okay, let me grab one more. One more card, please, for Gemini. And we have Scorpio coming through. All right, so let's go ahead and read through these. So we already went through the empty box card. So we've got Gemini, which of course you're very familiar with. That's a part of your own vibe. So it does say the conversation won't ever get boring with your Gemini love. Magical attraction and chemistry will have you soaring above the clouds in this love connection. Expect some wild adventures, unforgettable nights of lovemaking and French kisses. Enjoy. So, I mean, the physical connection is definitely coming through, and conversations will definitely not be boring when it comes to the two of you. And then we have Pisces, the fish. If you're looking for a dreamy love partner, look no more. Your Piscean is a very gracious soul, emotionally sensitive to you and your needs, a sympathetic companion who will go to great lengths to ensure your happiness. Sexual chemistry is magnetic, allowing their creative and imaginative juices to flow. So that's a pretty captivating connection as well. And then we have Scorpio, the Scorpion. Your Scorpio love may have a jealous streak, but only because they want you so bad and can't stand the thought of anyone else being with you. Once committed, they stay committed. A forever bond, their assertive energy will never bore you in the bedroom. Supercharged sex drive. So every single one of these cards, I mean, the physical connection is pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and get some clarifying tarot here. All right, for Gemini. empty box, a clean slate. Look at that. We've got the Chariot coming through. This could represent Cancer. So in addition to these signs, you could also connect with a Cancer individual here. So I really like this because, again, going back to the empty box reference, you know, if you've been hurt in the past, disappointed in the past, this is telling you that things are going to improve. You're going to be moving on from that. Things will get better, certainly when it comes to your love life. We do have the Hermit, okay? We also have the Death card. So perhaps for some of my singles, you needed to spend time on your own in order to figure out what it is that you are wanting when it comes to a new relationship coming in, or certainly this next chapter for you in your romantic life. And I really like how we've got the Death card here because it is a transition card. You're going through some major changes in your life, perhaps. This is a transformation. So even though certain doors might have closed and relationships that needed to fall away have done so, this is opening up new doors where you can connect with your ideal person. And we already have Scorpio coming through right there. Look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups representing that new love that's coming in. So that's a really nice energy. This is a deep love that you can share with your ideal person. We have the Star. So some pretty nice cards coming through here, Gemini. You could also connect with Aquarius here. If you've been wishing for love to get better, your romantic life to be more elevated and just a lot happier than what you've experienced, you're being directed onto that path. So I like that so far, the way that that's coming through. So let's go ahead and grab some romance angels. Okay, so let's see what this deck says for Gemini. And we're mostly focused on those of you who are unattached and single, but if you are in separation from someone and you're thinking about them and missing them, some of these cards could be addressing that as well. This one's going all the way over here. All right, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So for some of you guys, this could be someone from your past that's going to be showing up. And if you guys are both on the same page, then absolutely give it some effort, you know, maybe on your part, maybe on theirs. But there are those of you who have decided to close a particular chapter when it comes to your love life. So it does say it's time to take back control of your life, especially if you are opening up that new chapter, you know? It really does go back to the empty box, that clean slate, moving on from the past, because the past is no longer serving a purpose for you. All right, let's grab one more card and then we'll go ahead and clarify with tarot for Gemini. And we have getting to know each other. So I really feel that for my singles, okay? Especially once you make a connection with somebody that you really want to dig a little bit deeper into that relationship and see if they really are the one for you. So there might be a lot of potential in that one. So it does say as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, so looking forward to you meeting somebody new. Somebody that really can bring you happiness. We do have the Six of Pentacles here. This always reminds me of two people who are on the same page because you're both putting in the work into the relationship. It's not one person doing all the work and then the other one just receiving it all, you know? So it is equality. Look at that. We've got the Ace of Wands. So you really do have a fresh start coming in. You are in control of how you're able to create the love life that you want with the connections that you are allowing into your space. So the Ace of Wands, it does come through with good news. So I really like that. We do have the Seven of Pentacles, hard work that pays off. We do have the Wheel of Fortune, good luck, good karma, a turning point in your love life. just have some patience, because sometimes the Seven of Pentacles requires a little bit more time for something to come in, or certainly someone to come in. But it seems that things are changing for the better. I always love to see the Three of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles, you know, teamwork and two people who really are able to meet each other in the middle. So that's a really compatible connection that's coming through here, Gemini. I really love the way that's presenting itself here for you. I really feel when it comes to your love life moving forward, there's a lot of great things coming in for you. So tap into that energy for yourself and just give it a little bit more time. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at Cancer. All right, Cancer, it's your turn. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming in for you. For my singles, for those who are ready for a new chapter when it comes to your love life. This could also pertain to those of you who are not with your person, but you're thinking about them. So it could be picking up off of that energy as well. All right, Cancer, here we go. Some of you might be thinking of Aries here. Okay, what else? Ooh, burning desire. Okay, the attraction is certainly there. The rainbow. Okay, let me grab one more. And then we have fire and ice coming through. All right, so let's read through these. All right, so Aries, the ram. You won't have to wait long for this romance to take off. Your Aries love will take the lead and initiate the first move. Dive in head first. Magnetic passion that's off the charts. Hot, direct, and straightforward. If they want you, they're coming to get you. Ooh, okay. And then we've got burning desire here, a super fiery, hot connection. Instant attraction and chemistry at first glance. The intensity of your craving for one another is impossible to ignore. Best friends and best lovers turned up, love with a shot of hardcore passion and unrivaled desire. I mean, that's pretty magnetic the way that's coming through here. The chemistry, the physical connection, hard to ignore. And then we have the rainbow. This love connection will brighten up your day, month, year, for life. Fill your heart with so much hope, knowing in your heart you've found a love that can withstand the test of time. A strong soul connection with intense chemistry and compatibility. A successful union that can color your world with never-ending happiness. That sounds really great as well. And then we've got opposites attract here with fire and ice. Opposites attract when the two of you collide in this fiery romance, an instant attraction and burning desire. The magnetic sexual passion is undeniable. They'll stimulate you with their cool words and melt you with a single touch. An explosion of love, kisses, hugs, emotions, and devotion. So for some of you guys, you might find that there's somebody that you consider your best friend, and maybe things end up going towards a more romantic connection here. Or for those of you that relate to opposites that attract, that could be what you're experiencing or will experience. So let's go ahead and get some tarot here. For Cancer, some pretty nice energies here, especially if you're single. Look at that. We've got the King of Cups coming through. So the King of Cups representing Pisces specifically. All right, very caring, very loving person, compassionate, devoted. Their heart is open, right? That cup is ready for you, Divine Feminine. We do have, this is interesting, we've got the Eight of Cups followed by the Devil. Ooh, okay, so now just be mindful of these temptations, Cancer, when it comes to particular people that you're drawn to, because they might get you involved in unsavory situations, you know, whether that is maybe a third party or maybe they're just not looking for a commitment, whatever the case might be. You know, maybe you've already experienced this and detached and walked away from them, or you're meant to walk towards somebody like the King of Cups, somebody who's got really good intentions for you rather than somebody that's all about themselves, maybe. We do have Aquarius coming through with the star, okay? So it could be for some of you that you're really wishing to find that ideal love in this lifetime. And it absolutely can come true for you. And then we do have the Ace of Wands. Now look at the next card. We've got the Nine of Cups. So we've got two cards here, the Nine of Cups and the Star, letting us know that there's a particular love wish that can happen for Cancer. All right, so that looks pretty nice. Just walk away from connections where you know it's just going to turn out to maybe hurt you, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards from the Romance Angels for Cancer. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. What do we need to know for Cancer? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Absolutely. So good communication. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. If that's something that you relate to personally, maybe that needs to be addressed first. It could also be the need to be able to sit down and talk to either your mother, your father, or a family member in order to heal that part of your heart, if that is something that you've experienced. It could also be that you end up meeting someone with this type of pain in their heart, you know, something to have to do with maybe broken family ties or just something traumatic that they might have gone through. That conversation needs to happen in order for closure or for healing to happen. All right, let's grab another for Cancer. And we've got stay optimistic about your love life. So I feel that for some of you who maybe aren't feeling so positive at this point in time, and I do feel that things can certainly turn around for you. It does say positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So let's clarify that. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Cancer. Yeah, that's the perfect card to come through. Resilience, energy with the Nine of Wands. Even though you've been through some trying times in your love life, Cancer, I feel you're going to overcome that. You might have been hurt by certain people, but things will improve and change for the better. The Two of Wands, two paths. That makes sense for me as well, you know, because everybody's got their own free will. You might decide to, or some scenarios might actually be, you know, where you take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, and maybe you just feel like you're not making any progress when it comes to certain scenarios or people or connections. But that could also be what this person, whoever relates to this, might be experiencing. So maybe one path could lead them towards pain, the other path could lead them towards healing, you know, whatever that represents. But I'm also picking up off of you and a particular someone here, where you end up choosing the same path and you guys find your way back to each other. So it does seem for this reading, for some of you anyway, that there's somebody from your past that is thinking about you. Maybe you guys are in separation, or this is somebody that you haven't seen in a very long time, whether it's a friend or maybe a lost love. But there's something tied into the past, a past influence. Six of Cups represents the memories, the feeling of nostalgia. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I love how it's turning around for you, I feel. Things are going to ultimately get better when it comes to your love life. And somebody's horn or alarm just went off. Oh my gosh, is that a sign? Okay, that's super loud. But ultimately, Cancer, I really do feel that this is a good reading for you. And I'm going to end it right here. Let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo. Oh my God, if you guys just listened to the end of the Cancer reading, someone's alarm, car alarm just started going. Oh my gosh. super loud. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into some messages for Leo, for those who are single. But it could also bring up past connections. So even though you might be single and you're not with someone, there is a possibility of somebody who might resurface from the past. That's been coming through for some of the signs. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's coming in for you. For those of you that are familiar with the Chinese Zodiac, we do have the rooster coming through. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let's grab another. We have the baker. Somebody could be a baker here. Somebody could have a sweet tooth. All right, here's our next two cards. We've got the maitre d', and then we have optimistic. All right, let's read through these. So the rooster, if you're not familiar with it, you could always look it up online. There's a ton of websites or articles that you can find out what Chinese zodiac animal you represent, as well as maybe the person you are thinking about. It's based off of a person's birth year. Okay, so this one is the rooster, a very loyal and trustworthy companion in a romantic partnership. You won't ever have to question their intentions. Dressed to the nines, they want to make sure to look good for you. Sociable personality, but they'll never leave your side. A heartwarming soul bond. Okay, so that looks really nice. And then we have the baker, an instant attraction. So easy to overindulge in this sweet love. They can fulfill your tastiest fantasies. This love connection will have your mouth watering. This is love and romance on a sugar high. All right. And then we have the maitre d'. You are sure to be the master of this love prospect's heart. The ambiance and atmosphere when it comes to this love story will leave you satisfied and wanting more. Love and romance will be flowing like fine wine. Cheers. And then we have optimistic. The glass will always be half full with this love connection. When times get rough in a partnership, this love partner will remain hopeful and confident that things will work out and that your future together can still be a happy one, a positive outlook that will pay off. So if you are single, which is what we're focusing for the majority, and maybe these cards don't mean anything right now, but as more time unfolds and you do meet somebody, some of these messages might remind you of that person. So let's go ahead and clarify here with tarot for Leo. All right, well, I love the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. So it's the energy of two people that are on the same page. You're not having to work to make the relationship thrive. It's something that you're both passionate about, something that you're both focused on. I love that we've got the Fool here because this is a fresh start, a new beginning in your love life. Okay, so if you've experienced relationships where you had to do all the work, for example, you were always the one that was making the effort and they just didn't do much to maybe fulfill their side of the partnership, then this is telling us that you might meet someone that will give you as much as they receive from you. So it's equal give and take. Wow, look at this one. We've got the Four of Wands. So what I love about the Four of Wands, aside from it possibly being a twin flame connection for some of you, is that the foundation of this connection has the capability to be really strong. It's stable. And I feel for some of you, because this can represent a reunion for some of you guys. So it could bring back maybe an old love, a past love that resurfaces, and maybe you feel that twin flame connection with them. So maybe there's the possibility of that happening. But this could also represent happiness and a celebration. It could represent a wedding. All right, so that could be an indication that this really is your love of a lifetime. This has the capability to last forever. Marriage, family, all of that. I love how you've got the Three of Cups. I mean, both of these cards represent celebrations of some kind. And I feel this could be a fresh start for you. Okay, lots to celebrate here. Celebrated by family and your friends coming together to, you know, maybe again for a very special occasion like a wedding or an engagement party, something like that. There's the new love reference. I love it. Okay, so this really is coming through as a new chapter for you, Leo. That looks great, the way that's presenting itself there. You know, to be able to fill that cup so that it's overflowing. And I love how we've got the optimistic reference right here, where the glass will always be half full rather than empty. And the Ace of Cups allows things to be able to overflow your experience in love, you know, and it starts with you being able to fill that own cup for yourself. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and grab some romance angels here. And let's see what else we can find out for you, Leo. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know here? Look at that, guys. We've got the honeymoon, and going back to the Four of Wands, I mean, this is a possibility of marriage, and of course the honeymoon goes along with that, but it could also represent the honeymoon phase, you know, where everything is just perfect and wonderful in the beginning. And of course the goal is to have it go the distance, right? We have chemistry coming through here, and look at that, make the effort. Exactly. So the person that you are really wanting to attract is someone that will make the effort, and it literally says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So if they feel that the connection is worth the effort, then they'll go ahead and demonstrate that to you. So that's a really nice card coming forward. So let's clarify. Love it. Look at that. We've got the Two of Cups followed by the Hierophant. Okay, so this to me is commitment. This to me is the love that you have the possibility of finding. This is somebody that you could marry, somebody that you can start a family with, and experience all of the amazing milestones that you would want in a relationship. You could connect with Sagittarius, okay? So this is a card of patience, and it's going to require time for balance to happen in your love life. It could happen towards the latter half of this year during Sagittarius season, maybe. So September. My mind is just everywhere. It could be November or December, but it could take time, okay? Let's see what else. We do have the Justice card. You could connect with Libra, but both of these cards, you know, it's like balance is here, or it will be restored, but it's going to take time. So you certainly could have experienced relationships where it just did not work for you, you know. Look at that. You've got the Three of Cups coming through again. So there really is a reason to celebrate something. And the Three of Cups can represent a very positive outcome. It can represent new love as well, which is what we're focused on, a new beginning. I mean, just a very happy vibe, a very happy occasion, a very happy experience that you can have. All right, so I really feel for my Leos that things are going to be looking up when it comes to your love life. If it doesn't happen right away, it is an indication here that it's on its way to you. You just got to be patient. All right, guys, so that looks great. Let's move on to Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look at your messages here. For singles, certainly, but also for those of you who might be single, but you're thinking about someone. Okay, so let's see if their energy pops up. For Virgo, we have the Lover, which in tarot could represent Gemini, okay? The Lover's card. And then we have the Stairway. Let's grab two more. We've got Optimistic, okay? Let me grab one more. And then we have the Baker. All right, somebody could be a baker. So let's read through these. The Lover. Magnetic, passionate connection, fiery, hot chemistry in and out of the bedroom. They know how to please your mind, body, and soul. You'll melt in their arms. Pretty intense connection there. And then we have the stairway, a love that finds you after heartbreak, when you feel you can't go on, when you're done with hoping that the right kind of love will find you. This love partner is sent down from heaven just for you, to help you heal, to bring you back to life, to help you love again. So if you've experienced some pretty some pretty bad stuff, but it depends, of course, on what you've been through. If you're just giving up on the whole idea of finding happiness, then you might ultimately connect with somebody that will help heal that way of thinking, certainly a broken heart. And then we have optimistic. The glass will always be half full with this love connection. When times get rough in a partnership, this love partner will remain hopeful and confident that things will work out and that your future together can still be a happy one, a positive outlook that will pay off. All right, so staying optimistic. And then we have the baker, an instant attraction, so easy to overindulge in this sweet love. They can fulfill your tastiest fantasies. This love connection will have your mouth watering. This is love and romance on a sugar high. All right, so it depends, of course, on what you experience and who's coming towards you. But maybe this could describe something that you're going through now or what is to come, of course. Let's see what else for Virgo. All right. What do we need to know here? Look at that. We've got the Four of Wands. Either you've already met somebody that you feel is your twin flame, Virgo, or you could connect with somebody that you know maybe instinctively that this could possibly be a twin flame connection. There is the possibility towards a reunion with someone from the past, somebody that you are definitely romantically linked to, Virgo, but this could also represent a celebration like a marriage, a wedding, a reunion. It might have something to do with family and celebrations and things of that nature. We do have the Ace of Wands. We do have the Chariot. Look at that. We've got the Hermit, which is your own Virgo energy. Okay. So there's a fresh start here, Virgo, the Ace of Wands. Growth potential, as we can see right there. Something that might inspire you to create movement in your life, whether it's a particular someone or just some other stuff that's going on in your life where you have the capability to experience triumph and success. But since we're focusing on your love life here, I feel for those of you that are either, again, single, or maybe you're trying to heal a broken heart, spending time on your own, I can't speak today, on your own could be very healing, okay? Doing soul searching and really just trying to still your mind and really figure things out for yourself. Six of Cups, so either someone from your past is thinking about you or you're mutually thinking about each other, but there is nostalgia that's representing itself here. I'm feeling for those of you that experience a reconciliation, even though you're not with this person right now, they could potentially come in with a solid offer of commitment if that was an issue before. You know, I don't know if there was trust issues in the past or infidelity, but I feel this person is really wanting to recommit themselves to you if you will allow that. And I love how we've got the Six of Wands, and that's right next to the Chariot. Both of these cards represent some pretty awesome energies: triumph, success, victory. Okay, so when it comes to your love life, even though you might have experienced relationships that just did not work out for you, Virgo, I feel this is letting you know that future relationships will certainly be a lot different and much happier and more successful. Then bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Cups, so celebration. There really is something here that's coming your way that is a cause to celebrate something. It could be a reunion. It could be a social event like a wedding, a birthday celebration, whatever the case might be. Some of you guys might actually make a love connection during a social event. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is coming your way, Virgo. But that looks pretty good as far as what's presenting itself here. All right, from the Romance Angels for Virgo. What do we need to know here? You deserve love, absolutely. You are lovable. I love this image, actually. It reminds me of Cupid's arrow. So you are in possession, Virgo, of that Cupid's arrow, and it's totally up to you who it is that you're directing that arrow towards. Let's see what else. Look at this. Do you see that? So we have future marriages or weddings coming through here, guys. Remember, Four of Wands, and of course, the new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Success, victory. We've got the toast, celebratory toast happening here. That could be happening at a wedding. So, since we are focusing on singles, those who are unattached, or even, again, those of you who are in separation, maybe this is what you're wanting. You know, it does say the situation involves marriage. This is the next card. We have children. So marriage, starting a family, that could be what it is that you're wanting. If you're in separation from somebody, maybe you guys are married but having some challenges there. Maybe you guys already have a family, but this could be an indication of possibly working things out between the two of you. All right, if you're open to that, of course. But this could represent a whole new chapter coming in for some of you guys. You deserve love, absolutely. You could get married. You could start a family. Look at this, and here you are again. The Virgo energy from the Hermit. So I feel for those of you relating to this, you've done a lot of thinking about your love life. You know what it is that you want at this point. You're not going to settle for anything less, okay? Look at this. We have the Divine Masculine showing up as the Emperor. So Divine Feminine, if you happen to be the Virgo here, I feel there's a masculine that will come in who will definitely show you a very different type of experience when it comes to love, when it comes to romance. Ace of Cups, a very deep connection, a new love connection, a new chapter. You're not focusing on what's behind you anymore. You're looking ahead towards a beautiful future that you could build with somebody. And look at this. You've got the Empress. So divine counterparts are showing up in this reading for Virgo. The Emperor and the Empress. You guys belong together. If you have yet to meet this person, I feel it's on its way. They are on their way to you. So that looks fantastic. I'm going to leave that there. Virgo, I really feel that things are going to be turning around in your love life. Much better than anything that you could have ever envisioned, I feel. All right, so that looks great. Let's move on to Libra. All right, Libra, let's do this. Let's go ahead and take a look at some messages for you. For my singles, for those who are unattached right now. You could be single, but thinking of someone that you used to be romantically linked to. That's been popping up for some of the signs. So let's just keep it open and see what comes through here, all right? For Libra, what do we have? All right, so we're starting off with the snake, which is picking up off of the Chinese Zodiac, all right? So if you're familiar with that, you could represent the snake energy or the person you're thinking about, if anyone. And of course, if you're single, you're not thinking of anyone in particular, that could be somebody that you end up meeting. We do have the Shining Star. I really like that card, especially for those who haven't had the best of luck in love and romance. We'll read through that in a minute. Gemini coming through. Let's grab one more for Libra. Well, we've got two. I'll grab them. All right, so you have Cancer coming through as well. You could also have any of these signs in your chart. Look at that. So we've got Gemini, we've got Cancer, and then we have Leo coming through. All right, so I'll go ahead and read through these, and of course it could be describing somebody that you already know. So we do have the snake, and it's really important for you to look that up online if you're not familiar with the Chinese zodiac spirit animals. It's based off of birth year for yourself as well as anyone that you might be thinking of. So this says, this love partner will slither their way into your heart and will be sure to win you over with their charms. You'll simply be mesmerized by their good looks and sex appeal. They can be possessive and jealous, but they'll make up for it in the bedroom. You've found yourself an alluring, passionate lover. Okay, so that's one. And then we've got the shining star. This love will find you when you least expect it. When you've lost faith, when your doubts become insurmountable, that the right kind of love will ever be a part of your life and your heart ever again. That's when this glimmer of hope appears to let you know that wish can still come true. So this is coming through really, especially for those of you who've kind of given up on the whole idea of finding your ideal mate in this lifetime because you've been burned so many times because of expectations that you had in prior relationships and it just did not work out. So you never know. This could be what's coming in for you. And then we have Gemini, the twins of the zodiac. So the conversation won't ever get boring with your Gemini love. Magical attraction and chemistry will have you soaring above the clouds in this love connection. Expect some wild adventures, unforgettable nights of lovemaking, and French kisses and joy. So it could be a very strong magnetic physical connection with Gemini. And then we have Cancer, the crab. You'll feel right at home in your Cancerian love's arms. Once you break through that tough shell, you'll find that you've found a life partner that's very soft and tender in their heart space. A love connection that is intense in and out of the bedroom. Beautiful eyes, gorgeous smile. So there's something tied into the connections that you could be making where you are very attracted to them. They're just as attracted to you. The physical connection, as I've mentioned, very intense. So that's coming through for both sides. And then we have Leo here, the lion. You'll be attracted to your Leo's big heart right from the start. Roaring chemistry. Your Leo will take the lead in the romance department, showering you with love and attention. Their giving, generous nature is endearing. If they want you, you'll know it. They'll treat you like royalty. All right, so lots of qualities coming through from each card there. People that you have the potential to meet, especially if there's nobody that you're focused on and you're just ready for a new chapter in your love life. All right, Libra. All right, let's clarify some of these cards here. Look at this. Okay, so we're starting off with the broken heart energy of the Three of Swords. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody, but if you have experienced disappointments through people that you had so much trust in, but then they might have broken your heart, could have been a love triangle, could have been infidelity, cheating, lies, secrets, whatever that was. And of course, sometimes the snake energy can represent that type of sly, slick type person where you can't trust them. Okay. So that's telling me, just based off of what we're seeing here, especially picking up off of that shining star card, that your heart will heal, that you will overcome this type of experience. And if you have given up on the idea of love, this is reminding you that it's on the horizon. Divine Feminine, we do have the Emperor coming in, so this is representing the masculine. If you relate to this Divine Feminine, if you certainly know what it's like to experience heartbreak or infidelity in a relationship, we do have a masculine that is coming in that could restore your faith in love. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. These cards are sticking, and then I've got the Six of Swords. I like that combination. First of all, it's reminding you to just take things slow when you do connect with people or someone in particular that you're really attracted to and you want to explore that relationship. Take your time getting to know them, really peeling back the layers of who they are. And sure, you might absolutely be 100% attracted to them Certainly the sexual chemistry could be there, but this is still reminding you to not jump in that way. Take your time, really going through the experience of developing a partnership and a connection, and part of the destination for your love will ultimately be a passionate connection in the physical sense. And then the Six of Swords, it's all about moving forward rather than thinking of the past and what you've endured in the past, which could have something to do with the Three of Swords there. So there's healing that's happening here, and part of your healing is to be able to move you forward to experience the kind of love that somebody could not deliver. I love it. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, and certainly, yes, it can represent abundance when it comes to your life, but abundance can come in many forms, and that includes love. Okay, so that looks good to me because it's a new beginning that's coming in despite some of the heartbreak that you might have endured. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some romance angels here for you. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. All right, what else do we need to know? For singles, those who are unattached, or those who might be thinking of someone. Attraction. Look at this next card. We have trust. We have romantic feelings coming through. And for those of you who are thinking of someone from the past, there could be the potential for a reconciliation there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot. So Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the energy of the High Priestess. Your inner voice, your intuition, your wisdom. It's something that you can rely on. It's something that you can trust, especially if you have trust issues or if you've encountered partnerships where trust was broken. We do have the Nine of Cups. So there is the potential that wishes can manifest here for you. Something's on its way, you know, and as it says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. And I know that that's not the easiest thing to do, especially when somebody has treated you in a way where you don't trust them, or it's just affected the way you see love and people in general since you've been hurt. You know, we do see the Three of Swords, and that's a very painful energy to go through. Divine Feminine, you're showing up as the Empress. I love this because remember, we had the Emperor showing up. So two divine counterparts coming through here. This could be your perfect match. It could also be that if somebody maybe did something in the past to ruin the relationship, if they're coming towards you, especially Divine Feminine, if this is a masculine coming towards you as the Emperor, and maybe, you know, you've always seen them as somebody who was your person, they're coming through with this higher vibe energy. So they're able to match up to where you're at and what you want. It is confirming that they still have romantic feelings, the attraction is still there, and they want you back. What are they bringing with them is this. Look at that. We've got the Hierophant, which is their commitment to you. And the fact that they are confirming here that they still love you. They see you as their life partner. You're the one that they want to be with. So I have a feeling for my Libra, something is coming back. Could be somebody that you still really care for and love. And they're coming towards you as a better person. For those of you who just want to start over and welcome in a new chapter in your romantic life, that's coming through as well. So maybe the next few months could be very exciting for you, Libra. All right, guys, so that's where I'll leave that one. That looks fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab some cards for Scorpio. Hey there, Scorpio. Let's grab some messages for you. For singles. And initially when I first started doing this batch of readings, I was just focusing on singles, but it also started bringing up past connections. So even though you might be in separation from somebody, If you're thinking of someone from your past, that could come through as well. So let's just see. Let's keep an open mind and see, Scorpio, what it is that you need to know when it comes to your connections, people that are surrounding you, or even people that might want to return. You could be thinking of a Libra here. Could be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're familiar with the Chinese Zodiac, we've got the pig coming through. You can always look that up online. There's a ton of websites and articles out there. It'll help you calculate your zodiac animal in Chinese Zodiac, as well as maybe somebody that you're thinking about. We have the empty box. All right, let me grab one more. And then we have the fireplace. Okay, so let's start with the Libra card. So the scales. The ultimate fairy tale comes true with this love bond, passionate, romantic, and loves to be in love. Will do anything for a committed partnership to thrive and last for the rest of their days, a long-term companion that will offer you a beautiful, exciting life. Okay, so that's a beautiful connection right there. And then we have the pig. Don't be surprised if this love partner starts off being your best friend with a heart of gold. This partner is not meant to stay in the friend zone, since the chemistry in this romance is way too palpable. Honesty and sincerity are nice qualities of this love pairing. So that's a really nice one, especially for those of you who have a best friend, whoever that might be. Sometimes we have more than one best friend, but if this resonates with you, you'll know perhaps who that's talking about. Maybe you don't see them in a romantic way right now. Maybe things could change, okay? But that's coming through for some of you. And then we have the empty box, a clean slate, moving on from the past. Past drama, heartbreak, challenges, obstacles, baggage. You and your new love can fill your relationship with trust, faith, chemistry, honesty, good communication, and all the love you have to give one another. Then seal it with a kiss. All right, so this seems to be a brand new, fresh start for some of you guys. Not so much concentrating on anyone from the past. And then we have the fireplace. Lots of cozy conversations with this love connection, cuddling in front of a nice warm fire, enjoying each other's company, no drama, silent treatments, or cold shoulders in this partnership. Just a special bond that will last for many seasons. Okay, so this is a very cozy type setting, as it says, and we're in summertime, so there's not a whole lot of fireplaces being lit at this time, I don't think. But maybe you live in a part of the world where it's freezing all the time, or it's really cold, and you guys, you know, have the fireplace going and have those romantic conversations. It could be something like that. Could also be the time of year that is reflected, so it might be latter half of this year as we enter into the fall season, and then winter time. Could be picking up off of that. Okay, so we're starting off with the Three of Pentacles here. Comes down to teamwork. If you guys have the same vision for the relationship and you're both wanting the same things, then it makes teamwork a whole lot easier here. All right, what else for Scorpio? Ooh, we've got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Got the Nine of Swords. 10 of Cups. 10 of Fortune. 10 of Fortune? I can't read. Wheel of Fortune. I've got so much on my mind. I've done so many readings today. Wheel of Fortune. Let's get that straight. And then the Three of Cups. Celebration. So what I'm seeing here, and this is interesting that we've got 2 3s and then we've got 2 9s coming through. So what I'm getting is some of you guys might be stressing over the fact that maybe you haven't had the best experience in finding love, because this can be picking up off of anxiety, certainly the paranoia that's reflected right there. Somebody could be feeling like they're running out of time, or they're just getting way too old and they haven't settled down. They haven't found the love that they want, you know. So this is coming through as a situation that could be very stressful for some of you guys. If you don't relate to that, it could be somebody that could be from your past or somebody that you meet and they're not that well versed perhaps in love and romance if they've had not the best experiences, you know. But it does seem, if this is something that you relate to, things can certainly turn around. The Wheel of Fortune, of course, represents that good luck, that things are turning around in your favor, you know. And the Three of Cups is a very celebratory type energy. I'm feeling new beginnings for you, Scorpio, so try to not be in this Nine of Swords energy where you're just stressing out, and that's the energy, that's the vibe that you're putting out there. Try to relax and know and take that deep breath and know that everything's going to be okay, to be able to help manifest whatever it is that you are wishing for when it comes to love, when it comes to romance being a part of your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some romance angels here. I do feel that love, new love certainly is close. All right, so let's grab from the romance angels here for Scorpio. For my singles, your next connection could be the one. I'm just feeling that for some of you. You know, you've kissed some frogs along the way. Let's just put it that way. But you're about to meet the one for you. I don't know why that's coming through, but that's what I feel. Very soon. So this could be giving you a time frame here. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. In other words, you have to have a very clear vision of what it is or who it is that you want to attract in your life. Focus on that. Put that energy out there rather than anxiety and worrying that things might not work out for you. And the universe will deliver, okay? Oh my God, stop. Stop. Look, look at that card. This could be the one. I'm telling you, there's somebody that will be coming in and you're going to know it in your heart of hearts. It's almost an instantaneous attraction that you will feel towards this person. You just know it. There's this level of confidence and certainty. You know that you've met that person. Now, for some of you, you're listening to this and you're thinking to yourself, wait a minute, I've already met my person. We just aren't together right now. So we'll see what the tarot brings forward. It does say you've already met the romantic partner you seek, but I do feel for some of you, you haven't. And this person's on their way. Look at that. There's a soulmate card coming through. I love that. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify with some tarot. You are about to meet the one. Your one true love in this lifetime, or you already have. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. Look at this. We've got the Three of Cups. We clearly see the keyword of celebration right there. This could be a fresh start for you in your love life, okay? And it's on its way to you. So sooner rather than later, you do have a fresh new beginning coming in with the Ace of Wands. There's so much that you can create in your love life for the better. I mean, both of these cards can represent a very positive energy. I love that we've got the Six of Pentacles. All right, so together with the Three of Pentacles that we saw earlier, teamwork, and then this is equality. So I love to see these two cards together because it's a really very complete type way of interacting with your partner. You know, equality is about being able to give as much as you receive from someone that you love, and that comes together when you guys work together. So I love that that's presenting itself in that way. Look at that. Nine of Cups. So we are seeing wish fulfillment in this reading. That's the second time. It's such a brief reading. And this could be an indication here, Scorpio, that you are wishing for this person to be a part of your life. That could manifest. The other person could also be wishing to meet someone like you. And we've got the Six of Cups showing up. So that there's a past influence coming through for some of you guys. The happy memories that you guys have shared. This is a reunion card, which makes sense because I did pick up off of that energy. So if you know in your heart of hearts that you've met the one, you've already met this person, you can't get them off your mind, you still love them regardless of whatever might have happened, to separate the two of you, or there's distance, time apart. You guys could be thinking about each other, okay? Maybe it's just not you that's got this person on, you know, you're not the only one that's thinking about them. They're thinking about you just as much. And this could result in a reunion for some of you guys. We've got the Divine Masculine showing up as the Emperor. Okay, so this could be a masculine returning Divine Feminine. And maybe you do feel like this person is the one for you. They are your soulmate. So it seems that there's something that's on its way to you when it comes to your love life, whether you are single and not thinking about anybody, or you're single and in separation from someone. There's somebody that's going to be a part of your life. And once that happens, you'll know in your heart that this person is for you, that you guys are a perfect match, that this is your life partner. All right, so I love the way that came through, Scorpio. I hope that you're able to relate to that. So let's go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. Hi there, Sagittarius. Let's get to your messages, guys, for my singles. And initially, I was just focusing on doing readings for singles, but once I started doing these readings, some of the messages presented itself in a way where people from your past could be returning. So you could be single but thinking about someone. So let's see how it comes through for you, Sagittarius. Who is surrounding you right now, or who's coming towards you? We do have the rooster, so this is representing the Chinese zodiac. If you're not familiar with that, you can look up a bunch of websites or articles online when it comes to finding out the Chinese zodiac animal that either you are or somebody that you end up meeting. You could also connect with Pisces. Okay, let's grab a couple more. We have the pig, also the Chinese zodiac, coming through here. Let me grab one more. And we have strawberries and cream. Somebody could really love that. All right, so let's start with the rooster, a very loyal and trustworthy companion in a romantic partnership. You won't ever have to question their intentions. Dressed to the nines, they want to make sure to look good for you. Sociable personality, but they'll never leave your side. A heartwarming soul bond. And then we've got Pisces coming through here, the fish. If you're looking for a dreamy love partner, look no more. Your Piscean is a very gracious soul, emotionally sensitive to you and your needs, a sympathetic companion who will go to great lengths to ensure your happiness. Sexual chemistry is magnetic, allowing their creative and imaginative juices to flow. All right, so if you relate with those two, maybe there's something here that's coming towards you. It could already be someone that's in your life, but maybe you're not romantically linked to them. Or it could be someone from your past that you just are not with this person at this point in time. So let's see with the tarot what comes in. And then we have the pig. Don't be surprised if this love partner starts off being your best friend with a heart of gold. This partner is not meant to stay in the friend zone, since the chemistry in this romance is way too palpable. Honesty and sincerity are nice qualities of this love pairing. So that's a great message as well, especially if you have an attraction maybe towards your best friend, if that makes sense. Maybe that's how they feel about you, and maybe as more time unfolds, you might decide to explore romance, okay, rather than just being friends. And then we've got strawberries and cream. Love, romance, delicious trysts are in the air when you encounter this love partner. Exploring every inch of each other, this connection will definitely whet your appetite and have you salivating for more. So this one could be a really strong connection, very passionate. You guys are really into each other. All right, so let's grab some tarot here for Sagittarius. All right, what do we need to know? Ooh, we've got the Six of Pentacles. That's a really nice card, giving and receiving. This is equality, of course. Being able to give as much as you take in a partnership. So that's always a nice quality to have. Ooh, we've got the Four of Wands as well. Now, for some of you, either you already know someone is your twin flame, but you might be in separation, or you end up connecting with a twin flame, somebody that you know is unlike any other connection you've ever been in. This is a very happy energy. It's a card of reunions. It's a card of celebrations. It could be related to family or weddings. It's a very happy occasion that's reflected there. It's a strong foundation in a partnership. Look at that. Okay, so we've got the sun coming through. Beautiful energy, of course. Radiance, abundance. It is happiness. It is success. Very positive vibe. What else for Sagittarius? What else do we need to know here? All right, so we have the Fool coming through. If you've been hurt in the past and you're not quite sure if you're ready to open up your heart or your life to love again, I mean, of course, you got to do that when you're ready. The Fool is wanting you to take that leap, you know, believe enough in yourself to trust the journey, trust the process. You're being offered a fresh start here and ultimately the chance to be really happy. We've got a Divine Masculine showing up as the Emperor. So Divine Feminine, this could be a new love coming in. This could be maybe the father of your children. This is somebody who could be in an authoritative type environment. You know, they could be somebody who really takes charge. You know, there's a type of person who's ready to come in and do something about a situation. This is someone who's not going to be afraid to express themselves and their feelings. Look at this. We've got the Chariot. Okay, so you could also be thinking of Cancer for this one. So I love how this is coming through. I mean, we've got so many nice cards presenting itself here, especially with the Sun coming through, the Fool taking that leap of faith, a new beginning. And I feel if you take a chance on love, even though you've been hurt in the past, just know that you will overcome the obstacles. You will move on. You will find happiness. And your next relationship could really be the one. You know, the Chariot is taking you in that direction. And then we do have the Temperance card. So this is significant because, of course, Temperance card represents Sagittarius. This is a Sagittarius reading. So this could be telling you, I have a bird outside my window. Okay, wonderful. Never a dull moment around here. So this could be telling you, Sagittarius, that around November, December, which of course is during Sagittarius season, that could be when your love life really takes a turn for the better. All right, so let's continue to investigate here and see what else is coming in for you. So I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels here for Sagittarius. What else do we need to know? Look at this, guys. Do you see that? Okay, reconciliation. That is followed by the soulmate card. That is followed by, this could be the one. So for some of you guys, you've already met this person who could represent your ideal partner, but you just happen to be single and not be with them right now. So there's the possibility that you guys can find your way back to each other. But for those of you who are just focusing on new love, it's on its way to you as well. So if you don't feel like you've met the one yet, that's a part of what you can experience. Look at that. You've got the Ace of Swords. You've got the Ten of Cups. So there's the potential for marriage. There's the potential to really build a life with somebody that you see as your ideal person. You know, joy, contentment. I mean, this is such a beautiful energy. So yeah, it could represent marriage. It can represent a happy reunion between two people who are apart, being able to really build a life together. That's beautiful. Let's see what else here. So yes, somebody coming back. We do have the star. Some of you could also be thinking of Aquarius. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever it is that you're focused on for this reading, it has the capability truly to manifest here. So let's see what else. Look at that. You've got the Chariot coming in. So remember, guys, the Chariot already came through. All right. Now, for some of you, you could have Cancer in your charts. It doesn't necessarily have to be sun sign, but it represents that. And then the Chariot, of course, representing success, victory, triumph, okay, over anything really. We're focusing on your love life, but this can apply to other parts of your life as well. So that looks great. Look at that, Six of Cups. So there is a past influence that is coming through here. It's got to do with somebody that you already know, of course. They're thinking about you. They're reminiscing. We see the reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, and it seems that they want to be a part of your life in a romantic sense. They're not just wanting to reconnect with you and be your friend. This is somebody who wants to be with you either through marriage or to just live life with you and be romantically linked to you. All right, this is not in a friendship way. That's not what I'm getting. And Ace of Swords, of course, representing victory as well. It's like a new beginning. And in order to get to that new beginning, there are certain things that need to be released or cut out. Because if you guys are apart and somebody's desiring reconciliation, there's a reason why you guys went your separate ways to begin with. All right, let's grab one more. Look at that, Wheel of Fortune. All right, so I really love that that's presenting itself there. I mean, you've already got some pretty amazing cards, and this really wraps it up that things are taking a turn for the better. You know, again, whatever you're hoping for or wishing for, it has the real potential to manifest in the 3D for you, Sagittarius. All right, so I'm going to leave that one there because it looks amazing the way it presented itself. I feel you're going to be very happy with the outcome when it comes to your love life overall. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at Capricorn. Capricorn, let's get to your messages here, guys. All right, so for singles, or for singles who are thinking of someone, let's see what presents itself here. But certainly for singles who are unattached and just ready for a new chapter, let's grab some insight regarding that. All right, so Capricorn, what do we need to know? We've got burning desire, okay. Super fiery hot connection. We have the wedding planner. We have the pilot. Okay, let me grab one more. Give me one more card, please. And we have the pig representing the Chinese zodiac, okay? If you're not familiar with the Chinese zodiac animals, you can always look that up online. It's super easy to find websites or articles talking about it, as well as being able to find out based off of your birth year or a person that you're thinking about which zodiac animal they represent. All right, so let's grab some tarot for Capricorn. All right, what do we need to know here? Okay, so we've got the Judgment. I'm already feeling somebody from your past could be returning. So let's read through these. So the burning desire, a super fiery hot connection, instant attraction and chemistry at first glance. The intensity of your craving for one another is impossible to ignore. Best friends and best lovers, turned up love with a shot of hardcore passion and unrivaled desire. I mean, that one doesn't need a whole lot of explanation. It really is what it is. For some of you guys, this could be a past love, somebody that used to be in your life, but maybe you guys are not together at this point. This right here, there's a past influence that's coming in, so that tells me it could be either an ex-partner, but certainly somebody that you were romantically linked to in the past, Capricorn. Typically when I see this, it's somebody who wants to return, to be able to fix something, you know, taking a look at the past and wishing they could have done something differently. So it can be an apology, it could be their need for closure, or certainly just the need to be able to see you and talk to you. And then we've got the wedding planner, a top-notch organizer. When it comes to love and romance, every detail of that first date has to be perfect. They want to make sure your first impression will leave you wanting more. Long-term commitment and a dream wedding is sure to be a part of this love story. So this could be somebody that you end up meeting. This could literally be their profession. They could be a wedding planner. But this is somebody who makes sure that all of the details to be able to impress you, certainly on a first date, that it's on point. You know, that's their main goal, is to be able to impress you. And so they just want everything to be perfect. And this is somebody who's thinking long-term, you know. This isn't someone that just wants to be in and out of your life, or just come in real quick and not turn it into anything, okay? Oh, this is interesting. We've got the Four of Wands. So wedding planner, and then we've got a wedding right here, all right? But the significance of this card is a celebration. There's something significant that comes into your life here, Capricorn, that is worth celebrating, whether it's a wedding, whether it's starting a family, whether it's a happy reunion, whatever the case is, it's happy. And it brings families together, it brings your friends together. You know, it's, when it comes to your relationship, it could be celebrating a reunion, two people who come back together and maybe end up getting married. Okay, it could be something like that. This is also representing the 1111 number in tarot, and it represents a very strong foundation. It represents a wish that could manifest. So if this is what you're hoping for and wishing for, it could manifest in the 3D for some of you guys. All right, let's see what else here. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so we've got the Magician. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, and look at this. You've got the Hierophant. So I'm feeling a wedding, okay? A wedding that could be a part of your future. We don't know when that's going to happen, but it's certainly a part of your journey if that's something that you're hoping for or wishing for, because we are focusing mostly on singles. If you have had a string of not so good experiences in love and romance, this could be a turning point for you where finally you're able to manifest something amazing and good in a partnership that really has potential, that can really go the distance. And then you've got commitment from this person right here. Maybe you're used to people that you depended on and they ended up disappointing you because they weren't fully committed. But this energy coming through here, it's very different. So it could either be someone from your past who returns, they've learned a lesson over the breakup, they now see that you're the one that they want to be with, get married to, start a family, whatever the case is. So they might want to apologize for their past behavior and to be able to prove to you that they can offer you all this. Or you might not be interested in someone from your past and you're just concentrating on new love coming in that really can turn into something amazing and beautiful, such as this, okay? So it depends on how it plays out in your life, but both could be amazing, wonderful experiences. Let's go ahead and grab some romance cards here, romance angels. For Capricorn. All right. Children. Okay, so I'm telling you, weddings, children, starting a family. Look at the next card here, guys. We've got honeymoon coming through. Now, clearly, some of you guys are in separation and wanting to come back together, but it could be a blessing in disguise, you know? So, and then we have the heart-to-heart conversation. So there is this need to be able to see each other and have this open discussion. be very honest with one another, your expectations, your intentions towards the relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this with some tarot, if I can actually grab my deck. There we go. All right. Some of you might already have a child or children from previous partnerships. This could be blending families, certainly. So Divine Feminine, you've got your intuition playing a huge role in this whole situation when it comes to the connection, when it comes to your masculine. Okay. And the reason why that is because you know what it's like to have experienced that tower. You know what it's like to have had disappointments or have had your heart broken. You don't want to experience that again. So you're being very mindful with who it is that you entertain, as far as who it is that you talk to and engage with and spend time with. You know, it's very important for this honeymoon to go beyond the honeymoon phase. So that might have separated some of you guys where the magic kind of went away and then real life happened and something brought you guys back down to earth, and something occurred here to bring that tower down. All right, so let's see what else here. So we do have a reversed Nine of Wands. So in the upright, we see resilience there. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse can represent exhaustion, like somebody's just tired, lack of motivation. It can represent fatigue. After a tower moment, I'm not surprised to see that. Okay, but things will ultimately get better. The sun will come out again. Life will improve. Certainly when it comes to your love life, healing takes time, you know? And here's the Three of Cups, again representing some sort of celebration coming in. So it's right next to the separation. The thing to celebrate could be a reunion, right? You guys had to spend time apart, but something could bring you back together. Let's see what else. Yeah, look at this. We've got the Fool. So it's a fresh start for those of you who are willing to take it in that direction. And I feel that's why this card right here is so crucial, because it really does come down to the two of you being able to open up, being able to talk about anything and everything that needs to be discussed, so that you guys are finally able to offer each other closure and healing, you know, to be able to move on past that issue, whatever that is. So there is a new beginning that's coming in here. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. You know, this is victory. This is clarity. It's putting you in a seat of power in a way to be able to cut out what no longer needs to be in your life, so that you can move on beyond this tower moment and not have to experience that again. That applies to the other person as well. So it seems to be coming through for those of you who might be experiencing reconciliation, but it's also telling some of my singles here that whatever you've experienced in the past, even though it wasn't so pleasant, you can learn from that, you can move on from that, because the tower can certainly offer you a lesson to learn so that you can avoid those types of experiences in the past or in the future. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here, guys. I feel through this new beginning, you will find happiness in your love life, or through a second chance with somebody that you could be thinking about. And as long as you guys have done the work, have talked about it openly and honestly, and no leaf has been unturned, you know what I mean? This gives you guys the chance at real happiness. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and take a look at Aquarius. Aquarius, it is your turn. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what your messages are here. For those who are single, for those who are not attached, not thinking about anyone from the past, but there could be some of you that are single right now, but missing, thinking about someone that you used to be with. So let's take a look. What is surrounding you? or who's coming towards you. Let's see. For Aquarius, we have the baby. Now, some of you guys could have a family together, or maybe somebody's expecting, could be pregnant. But this does say this love connection is in its infant stages. It needs more time to develop, but it has all the qualities of a relationship that can grow into something beautiful as the years unfold. It simply needs to be nurtured, cherished, and fed with all the ingredients that true love needs, and that main ingredient is you. So for some of you guys, maybe you just started dating somebody new. As it says, it's in its infant stages. It needs more time to develop. Look at this. We've got Aquarius coming through for an Aquarius reading. So some of you guys might even find a real connection with another Aquarian here. We also have Cancer coming through. Let me grab one more. Give me one more card, please, for this Aquarius reading. We have the Geologist. This represents a divine masculine earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be a specific message for divine feminines connecting with a divine masculine earth sign. I feel like grabbing one more for Aquarius. Give me one more card, please. We've got the Shining Star. Okay, so let's go ahead and read through these. So the baby, we've already gone through that one. And then we have Aquarius, the water bearer. Your Aquarian love is all about the truth. They won't ever hide their real feelings, only have the best of intentions in this relationship. Always upfront and honest with you. Once they've decided you're the one they want, nobody can change their mind. A romance that will soar above the clouds. You know, so you guys could find yourself to be very compatible connecting with another Aquarius. And then we've got Cancer, the crab. You'll feel right at home in your Cancerian love's arms. Once you break through that tough shell, you'll find that you've found a life partner that is very soft and tender in their heart space. A love connection that is intense in and out of the bedroom. Beautiful eyes, gorgeous smile. So the connection is pretty intense with that one as well. And then the Geologist, as I mentioned, representing divine masculine earth sign, will move heaven and earth to make you happy, will walk to the ends of the earth to fulfill their dream of being with you. A mature, grounded, loyal, loving partner, a comfortable home. Okay? So if you haven't met anybody like this, this person could be on their way to you. And then we have the Shining Star. This love will find you when you least expect it, when you've lost faith, when your doubts become insurmountable, that the right kind of love will ever be a part of your life and your heart ever again. That is when this glimmer of hope appears to let you know that wish can still come true. So this is coming through for those of you who've lost out in love, who have had your heart broken and disappointed time and time again. Maybe you're starting to lose faith on the whole concept of finding somebody. And this is telling you you're destined to meet somebody. You're destined to connect with someone who will truly be almost like not a savior, but a life partner who's going to stick around, a life partner who could be very healing for your life, you know, to be able to heal from past heartbreak and disappointments. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aquarius. Look at this. We've got the Chariot. So remember, guys, you have Cancer coming through. The Chariot represents Cancer. This is telling us, with just this card alone, based off of what we're seeing here already, that despite what you've been through, you're not meant to stay in that energy or that experience forever, for the rest of your days. You will heal from it, you will move on from it, and you will find better. This is giving you the indication. It's like the equivalent of a green light. It's time to move forward. It's time to go. It's time to create movement. It's time for you to overcome some of the blockages that have prevented you from finding love. All right, so let's see what else. Divine Feminine, you're coming in with the Queen of Swords. We've got the Fool. we've got the Emperor. So I'm feeling perhaps some of my feminines, maybe your heart is a little bit on the cold side when it comes to the whole concept of finding love again. But this is telling you you're going to move on from that type of feeling. You will have the opportunity to start again. And when you get to the other side of that healing journey, you've got the Emperor, this divine masculine who's ready to be a part of your life. We also have the Lovers, okay? So this card is all about a decision when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to romantic partnerships. And it could be a masculine that finally makes a choice to either reach out or take that first necessary step to get things moving in the romantic partnership. But this does represent a very strong bond, the love, the chemistry. It's beautiful. Some of you could also connect with Gemini here, or even Aries. Ooh, this is really nice. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles in a love reading, you know, I always look at abundance more than just monetary gain or possessions or gifts. To me, this can certainly include having an abundance of love, being given an abundance of love from somebody. And I feel this could be coming from a masculine to the feminine. A fresh start, a new beginning. All right, so let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper here for you, Aquarius. So go ahead, pull from the Romance Angels. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Aquarius. All right. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? That could be for those of you who broke up and somebody who wants to get back together. It could be worth giving it a second chance. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So take that one if it makes sense. It's very specific. Calling in your soulmate, okay? So either of you could be in that energy of calling the other person in. You know, I kind of feel that, especially for those of you who are in separation that desire a second chance, but it could also be for my singles who, again, have just had the crappiest luck in love, and you're calling in love, you know, so it does say your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So when the time is right, the universe will deliver and bring you the person that you really are meant to love and care for in this lifetime. All right, so let's clarify this for Aquarius. Love it. We've got the Ace of Cups. New love for some of you, new fresh starts for others. You know, and sometimes it starts with you. If your cup is empty going into a partnership, then that could be depleting what's going on in the relationship. So that could be a reminder for you to love yourself as well in the meantime. But it's a fresh start. It's a new beginning, a new offer of love. It seems to be coming through from the divine masculine. Okay, that's the second time we're seeing the Emperor show up. All right, this is a fresh start, a new beginning. It's being offered. And look at that. I love that this is coming through, as well as the Nine of Cups. Look at that. And then we have the star. This is an Aquarius reading. So the star represents Aquarius. So Aquarius, you've got a wish that might just manifest here. And what the Emperor is wanting to bring in is this teamwork for you guys to be on the same page, to be able to want the same things in the partnership. So Divine Feminine, this could be where you're at, where you're wishing for that. So it might just happen, guys. And then we've got the Chariot. So it's beautiful because I do see things eventually moving. And remember, the Chariot came through already. There is progress that's being made here when it comes to your love life. If things have been non-existent, if it's just stagnant and there hasn't been a whole lot going on, the summer season for some of you could be really exciting. So try to not focus too much on where you've been and just focus on the journey, what's ahead of you, because that looks pretty good. And remember, this is a part of your journey as well. You're being put on a path where you can manifest that wish, whatever it is. All right, Aquarius, I love this reading. So let's go ahead and move on to Pisces. Pisces, here we go. For singles, who is surrounding you? What is coming towards you when it comes to your love life here? And for the majority of the signs, actually, I was not intending on bringing in any past energies or people from the past, but that seems to be coming through as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that for you, Pisces. All right, angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. All right, we've got strawberries and cream. We have Pisces coming through, so your own Pisces energy. Some of you guys could also be a match for another Pisces individual. Let's grab 2 more cards here. If you're familiar with the Chinese Zodiac, we've got the sheep. Okay. Let me grab 1 more. And we have the stewardess. So this represents divine feminine air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, if you happen to be representing divine masculine, you might meet a divine feminine air sign. All right, so let's go ahead and read through these, and then we'll see what the rest of the reading brings forward. Strawberries and cream. Somebody could love strawberries and cream. I know I do. It's delicious. So let's go ahead and see. It says love, romance, delicious trysts are in the air when you encounter this love partner, exploring every inch of each other. This connection will definitely whet your appetite and have you salivating for more. So the attraction, the intensity of the connection, it's here for that one. And then Pisces, the fish, if you're looking for a dreamy love partner, look no more. Your Piscean is a very gracious soul, emotionally sensitive to you and your needs, a sympathetic companion who will go to great lengths to ensure your happiness. Sexual chemistry is magnetic, allowing their creative and imaginative juices to flow. And that could certainly be describing you as well. All right, so if you are not familiar with the Chinese Zodiac, you can always look it up online. I'll see if I can provide a link down below in the description box so you guys can search up what your Chinese Zodiac animal is or somebody that you end up connecting with. It's based off of birth year. Okay, so we do have the sheep. This love prospect will always find a creative spin on how to express themselves in a romantic partnership. Their impressive artistic talents will warm your heart, since you will be the inspiration behind it. Easygoing personality, they avoid drama, which ensures a nice, peaceful relationship. I mean, that's nice. No drama needed. No drama zone. And then we've got the stewardess. So divine feminine air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, will support their partner in their goals and dreams. Adventurous, loves to travel, fun-loving, nature, will always take care of your needs, a nurturing companion. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. Ooh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. And then we've got the Chariot. You could also be thinking of a Cancer here. So I feel, Pisces, that you have something pretty amazing that's on its way to you. And it's also telling you that whatever you've been through in the past, you really are moving on from that. Some parts of the past could have been very challenging, but this is telling us that you've done the work to be able to move on and you're just ready for a fresh start. Let's see. So it seems to be a very, not necessarily smooth sailing, but I feel moving forward, you'll be more equipped with the wisdom to be able to make better decisions when it comes to your love life. All right. What else for Pisces? I do feel for some of you that might be watching this, you could absolutely be single right now. For some of you guys, maybe you are thinking of somebody from your past, but I'm also feeling for others, you just want a clean slate. You want to start fresh. You want to start over. This represents more of an independent energy, a solo vibe. So that's how I'm kind of feeling like if you relate to this, you're not with anyone right now. But that doesn't mean, you know, you're just sitting at home being miserable. I feel you have done the work necessary to move on with your life, to find contentment and fulfillment on your own, and that's a good thing. And, you know, it does say financial independence, so for some of you guys, maybe you're doing well in your career, your finances, all of that could be looking up as well. Ooh, we've got the Ace of Cups. Look how beautiful this is. And then we've got the 10 of Cups. So through a new beginning, Pisces, I feel there's real potential at love here that can last forever. I mean, this is divine love. This could be marriage material. This could be starting a family. I mean, it looks amazing. That's beautiful. And then bottom of the deck, we've got collaboration, teamwork. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. As long as you guys are on the same page, I feel this really can go the distance and be a very successful partnership. Wow, that looks nice. Okay, let's take a look at the Romance Angels deck here for Pisces. All right. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. What do we need to know? Retreat. Ooh, look at that. So we've got a bride and a groom here, you know, walking off, maybe away from the crowd just to be able to spend time together. It does say it's time to disconnect from the world. But I gather a couple of messages from that. I always have, even from the very beginning when I first started using this deck. Sometimes it can represent somebody that backs away from their commitment towards a partnership. All right, let's see. For Pisces, heart-to-heart conversations, very important. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, absolutely. And then bottom of the deck, we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify that. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Pisces. So we're starting off with the 9 of Wands. We've got the High Priestess. I do feel, Pisces, as I mentioned, you know, I feel that you know what it's like to have had your heart broken or certainly disappointed in your love life, but you're not going to allow yourself to wallow away in that type of energy for long, because the 9 of Wands, that resiliency, it's what's going to help you take that first step towards healing and to be able to just welcome in a new chapter in love. And it will. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, prosperity, abundance. That's the second time in your reading here. So this is a brand new start for you, not just in your love life. It might have something to do with your vocation, what it is that you do for a living. Maybe you're about to get a raise in pay. You know, it's more money that's coming in for you. It could also be combined income when you and your person either get married or maybe you guys move in together. It could be something like that. This sometimes reminds me of like a power couple type energy, which is nice. It's a solid offer of commitment. You can rely on this person. There's someone who's thinking about you. This is representing someone from your past. Maybe somebody that you did disconnect from, who might want to see you again, who might want a new beginning. But I'm also feeling for some of you guys, you've worked so hard to be able to move on that you could already be in another relationship at this point. And so what's going to happen here is this person from your past, an ex-partner, somebody that you were romantically linked to, they could suddenly be going through their awakening and now they want to be able to pour back into the relationship. But they could run into a blockage because all they will have left at that point are the memories, especially if you've already moved on. I don't know. I'm just getting that for some of you guys because this is what's wanting to come in for you. That 10 of Cups is no accident, I'm telling you. So I'd be very surprised if, let's just say, I don't know, maybe between 2 to 5 years time, there could be some of you guys planning a wedding or some major life event that's going to come forward, and it's going to be a good one. It's a happy life event, you know, like the birth of a child, the birth of a baby, you guys getting married, whatever these milestones represent, it's a good one. It's happy. You know, it's a new beginning, which is why I'm feeling for some of you that might have an ex that returns, it's going to be too late. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Cups. True love. I feel you've either already found this or you're about to, because we are focusing on singles, okay? But I'm also getting for some of you, you feel like you've already found it in someone from the past. All right, so if you don't actually relate to already being in a relationship after having moved on from somebody that you're in separation from, then this could be what's coming in for you, that somebody returns and you guys are able to work out your issues, and then it could lead towards marriage. It could certainly lead towards long-term commitment from this person. So lots of exciting stuff, honestly, coming through for this Pisces reading. All of it pretty good energies. So I have a feeling, Pisces, the remaining months of this year could be pretty exciting for you. And even into 2025, you might just be surprised with some of the twists and turns that your love life takes. But I am feeling that overall, it's a really good energy. All right, guys, so I will leave that there. Hopefully, when you took the time to watch your sign, that there was something there that you were able to relate to. If you are interested in your own reading, that information is down below in the description box, as well as on Sunday, we are having another live stream, okay, giving you guys the opportunity to go ahead and book a reading, a personal reading, and have it read live. So if you want to find out more about that, I did announce it on my Instagram page. If you don't already follow me there, please do so. And yeah, we'll hopefully be able to see you guys on Sunday if you want to get your own reading. But if not, no worries. You can always book it privately, and I'd love to be able to do that for you. I'll also include the link to all of the decks that you see here, guys. That's it for now. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care.